Finally. And before we get started, again, if you guys are enjoying my content, I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, all that good YouTube stuff. I'd greatly appreciate it. So as we always say, on with the video. Yes, exactly what that other guy said. Do all that stuff that the other guy said. He was smarter than me. What's up, guys? Welcome. It is another unboxing. I finally put in and I watched it, and first of all, I have to apologize. That work video on that Rogue was poor. I'm gonna get better at that one. That one was one after I've been doing these unboxings. I didn't really, when I put the camera where it was and the stand was kind of in the weird spot and all that. So I ordered a better camera stand that's gonna attach to my work bench. And it's going to go over me, and I'm going to have it nice and steady where I can have my hands in the camera the whole time. Because I'm telling you, I'm painting away, and then my hand starts. Well, because first of all, my eyes are going bad. So I'm not seeing as well. So I got to wear those glasses, the ones that kind of have those little art glasses that go over your head and then have a light on them. And I'm just like trying to focus on it, and then my eyes are moving, and I'm trying to get closer, and I'm like, oh, I'm not even on the dang camera. So I will get better at that, and the biggest thing for me is just going to have a better camera stand. So I ordered that, so my next work video will be better. I really apologize. Next time you see a work video, don't think it's going to be bad, because it will be better. But today, like I said, about time, I did finally get a RIO BLAST in from Mattel Creations. But the funny thing is, and it's not funny, it makes me very happy as a collector of extras. I have so many boxes of Mattel Creations that I have no clue what is what. Because the boxes, if it's a Masterverse, it's going to be a similar box to the other Masterverse. Like the Horde Trooper is going to have the same box as Snout Spout. And all these single ones are going to have the same boxes, and they don't have, I do have a scanner, and I scan it, and it shows my collection and all that stuff. Thankfully, I did get smart about that, and I did all of that with my inventory and stuff. But they changed it up a bit with the boxes, and on the outside of the shipper box, they have a picture of what's the contents, and that super small things like that. Golf clap. Because as much as, they didn't have to do that. They really didn't. But they kind of probably understood that when you get all of these boxes like this, there's nothing. And even they probably got that, which should have been a little bit earlier, but they should have got that with the early Mattel Creations, because there was a few at the beginning, Classics, Masters Universe Classics, because some of those mailers, the first 4 or whatever, I know a lot of people were kind of like, what the hell? Because it doesn't have the name on the box. With that, maybe they should have started out doing this. But either way, it's done now. And it makes me happy, because this right here is huge. When you're putting stuff away and you have all these boxes, like if you see, let me angle this down. All those here, those are all Mattel Creation boxes behind that box. And if they don't have anything on there, I don't know what the hell they are, I'm not going to open them, but when you scan the barcode, it tells you. So, you eventually can figure it out. But this makes it easier, saves you a step, makes you, if you're just looking for something, want to grab it, that is awesome. Okay. I think I'm here about a figure, not a box, right? Okay. So let's get this boy out of his cage. Oh, ho, ho. At long last, it is RIO BLAST. Wow. I did not mean to do that. I'm just that good. No. And another thing, man, why don't you guys tell me? I looked last night and I was doing a haggard 3 a.m. video, and I realized half my beard was up here and half of it was down here, so I had to straighten everything out, lower it, and make it nice and clean. Holy crap. Man, that was bad. Don't let me do that anymore, guys. Okay. Rio Blast is the heroic transforming gunslinger. Attaboy. Pretty freaking cool. Did I have him as a child? No. Was I still excited about him? Yes. So, thankfully, of course, he is a collector friendly. Pull that sucker out. We don't need to worry about pulling anything out the box. We have our, hold on, I didn't even see it, Star Marshal. Really cool. Got all the Horde behind him there. Hordak with his ships. That is cool. And then now comes the loud part. So I'm going to get this guy opened up. Oh, let's check this first. If you guys haven't, I'm sure everybody that ordered him already got him because, like I said, I got mine pretty late. Modulok's there. Grizzlor's there. And Rio Blast is getting ready to take him down. Looks like Modulok's a little scared right there. Look at him. Dance, some bitch, dance. What are those, Nikes? If you guys didn't get that reference, sorry for you. That means you don't know one of the best trilogies of all time. Anyway, that was yeah. So I'll see you on the other side, okay? All right. So couple things. So first things first, that box, right? We had the little box thing, which was pretty cool. Of course, with all the Mattel creations, you're going to get a reusable, collector-friendly box that you can just slide right back in, which I did over there. But this one, if you have not received the Rio Blast, this is the one thing that I noticed again from the start. The instruction little paper is different than before. So I don't know if this is what they're going with as far as like an assembly paper. With this one, of course, Rio Blast doesn't have any parts that disconnect, it looks like. So basically they're just kind of showing you how to put that little pack on. But it is different. The way that they have it drawn up, they've got the 3 sections. It's all, yeah, definitely different than what we're used to, which isn't bad, not a big deal. We do have our mini comic, which of course is written by our good friend Josh Sky, who is an awesome dude. If you guys have not followed him on Instagram, definitely go over to Instagram, give him a follow, tell him Jay sent you. Oh wait, sorry, just hear that too much. Anyway, so I will not read this. I will allow you to read it if you haven't got him yet, or if you just haven't opened him. But I can tell you right now, Yurko, yo Yurko, look at this. I'm waiting for Yurko to give us this thing in 3D, right? How about we get a 3D print of that bad boy? Anyway, so again, I will not ruin it for you. I'll let you read it yourself. And here we are. We've got Rio Blast. Man, that stash is like... That mustache rivals a friend of mine, Joe G, of Joe G's Customs. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to his mustache, but I don't think it. I think Joe wins still. So anyway, all right. So we've got our little tubes that kind of go into the back, which shows that, of course, we've got these weapons here. We've got our weapon that comes out of his chest. We've got the weapons that come out of his legs. And pew 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 pew. He's a quick draw shooter. One thing I can say, I mean, like I said, these are all parts that do not come off, and we're not going to mess with those. Nothing, I mean, everything, I mean, the shoes probably come off if you want to, but it's got all its own parts. Like, this is all, you know, dare I say, newer tooling, right? And there's not really anything they're going to be able to do unless they do like his sidekicks with kind of a similar thing. But very cool. Like I said, I didn't have him as a child. This was a little past my collecting, I think. Once Rio Blast came, I think I was kind of already getting out of the... I didn't collect as a kid. I played with toys. I didn't collect toys as a child. I bought them because I wanted to play with them and take them and run them into the dirt and all that. So as our little directions say, assembly, it says put it straight in, and the plugs will go into the back of it here. Is that what it's telling me? Let's see. So this is kind of okay. So it goes into sideways, and then you slide it up, and it locks it in place. And then let's see. No, it's just behind it. Never mind. It's just telling you to make the click. That's all. Those wires are still behind. I thought the wires came off and went into the holster, but it does not. So pretty. I love the colors. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's really cool. Obviously, he's got that Western with the pants, and then even just like the boot covers where it kind of gives you that little duster, like he's going out. I mean, it's definitely gives you that Brave Star vibe, since they're talking what do they call him? They call him the heroic transforming gunslinger, but it was the comic that calls him the Star Marshal. So obviously, yeah. So articulation always the same. He does have the no, he doesn't have that gimmick. I'm just kidding. But this is our little feature to the gun, where it slides up and it goes over to where he's got his sight set and he's got more guns. So dude is just, you don't really want to get into you don't want to bring a knife to this battle, because even if you're bringing everything else, I mean, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, counting the top, 10, 11 different guns pointing at you here. He's ready to go. And so that, like I said, that is such a cool play feature. I really do hope that some of those parents out there that did convince their kids to, not convince their kids, but their kids were smart enough to enjoy the wonder that is Masters of the Universe. This is such a cool play toy. Like, this is one that the kids will have so much fun with, because it does have so many features, and you can use your imagination so much with Rio Blast. One thing I will say that I did get, I'm happy that I am a Patreon to Abujabu, who is Mega Custom X. I think that's it, right? Mega Custom X. I have printed out a little He-Man logo on it, but it's got the Masters of the Universe good guy hat. Let's see if I put that down a little bit, if it fits, or if it's just going to work without it. I think I have to take this off. So let me unclick that. So if he's just chilling, going and hanging out, got a little cowboy hat for him. Haven't painted it yet, obviously. I remember I did print all of the hats. The other hats are for Brave Star. One is for Brave Star himself, and it actually has a Brave Star head. And then it's got the bad guy that I forgot his name. Anyway, so yeah, so this is definitely a cool figure. It's one of those where this is a sought after figure that surprisingly is still available on Mattel Creations. But it does have it as a pre-order. Not sure if they've got it in stock or if they have it as a pre-order, because you can order it and wait for it till later. This one did take a little longer. I actually did get this bad boy before I got Rio Blast, and I did order this one first, but this one second. I'm sorry, this one was ordered second and it came in earlier. But I have to say, if you have not gotten this one, do yourself a favor. It's not like the Battle Cat. The Battle Cat of the Revelation Battle Cat, it was kind of ho-hum. The face was ho-hum. Everything was just was okay. And that's why it ended up on the Ross shelves. But this one, look at that. Come on, you guys, seriously. This part here is what really gets me, is that the retractable teeth. It is just too cool. And yes, I know this is a Rio Blast video, but do yourself a favor and go get this. It's still available on MattelCreations.com. Awesome figure. So, anywho, that's it, I guess, right? There wasn't a whole bunch. We've got one weapon additionally to the stuff that's already attached to him. Locks into place. Like I said, you put it in sideways and it just clicks in. And like I said, I do like the head sculpt. It does look really nice. It is, the details are good. He's got the blue eyes. I mean, he's he's a handsome man with his mustache. And like I said, it's cool that I have the extra hat. It kind of pushes up. I guess I could just Dremel it down a little on the back end. I can maybe do one for him with the weapon and one for him without, because I don't just print one of things. I print a bunch. So I have, oh God, don't do that. I have quite a few of these hats. So yeah, I can just kind of shave it down in the back so it can fit with his weapon on. Because as of right now, it's just going to work without. So if you do have a 3D printer, or I think he probably would sell them on eBay. This is from Boojaboo, and I'll put a link to his Instagram or whatever in my description. So pretty freaking cool. Like I said, not a bunch of accessories, not a whole lot to it, but we get what we get. We were expecting all of this. I mean, Mattel, you know, they showed us what we were getting with him, so there's no surprises or anything there. So, like always, I will go ahead and get some shots with this guy and post them up, and we will call it good. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, there wasn't a whole bunch as far as the description. There was a couple little things here and there that I thought were cool, newer things that Mattel has been doing. But overall, with what you get with him, like I said, it's cool that you've got these hoses that come through, go into his arm, and then you've got his weapons in his hand, which is kind of like goes through to his back all the way around, and then his front chest, where he just controls all of that. And when you have this hooked up, you know, and you have this on him, you can tell obviously that the hoses come to the back. They're going to control this weapon as well. I got to go a little higher, and then he can kind of peek through there, and he can have this sight set. So pretty freaking cool. Definitely excited for the next Mattel creations, which, you know, what we're looking at about a month away, even less. We're gonna get a very big, you know, that mass drop of what Mattel's gonna do for the year. So super excited about that. Really can't wait. We've seen a lot of leaks already. We know that we're gonna get the Fright Zone is coming, and we've got some really cool Masterverse figures coming. We've got some more sketch figures coming. Got quite a bit, and I'm sure there's some surprises, and of course the Thunder of Grayskull, which I'm really excited for. Definitely being a Masters Universe and huge Thundercats fan, I am definitely stoked for that as well. So I will stop yapping. I appreciate it, guys. We will see you on the next video. Peace.